Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio. You're listening to Amber Lynn, rockin' sexy uncensored, only on LA Talk Radio.
All right, happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome back to Rockin' Sexy Uncensored. Coming at you live tonight on LA Talk Radio. I'm your host, Amber Lynn, and it is my great pleasure once again to be here with you guys tonight. RNSU works overtime to bring our listeners celebrity guests from the cutting edges of music and entertainment. And this week was no exception, but we'll get to that in a minute. Joining us live in the studio is a favorite guest, a favorite guy. He's a musician and an actor. A lot of people don't know that. Best known for playing the drums in iconic punk bands such as, I don't know if we can mention all of these, but we will, TSOL, the Dickies, and Head PE. Oh, most recently, the Bullet Boys. He has also appeared in 8 motion pictures as an actor and a stuntman. Can you imagine trying to get around that guy? And he's recorded more than 40 albums and traveled 30 countries playing the drums. He also hosted his own comedy talk show with Solon TV called Tiny Talk. Welcome back. Tiny Buso's in the house.
What a professional freaking intro. That was like you called a lot of good information there.
I know, because people want to know that about you.
Very nice. Good
job. And you never let me get it out.
I know. I'm always...
I think you're shy.
You never let me get it out.
You never do.
What are we talking about? Oh, see. Anyway, look.
This is why I love having this guy on the show. Right?
Look, I'm trying not to bang my rings together tonight for you. I wore only one bracelet so that there's no jangly.
And not the one I gave you.
Oh, sorry.
Right? That awesome, cool skull head bracelet that we gave you.
You did give me a skull.
That's right.
Yeah.
You gave my friend.
Hey, I am totally stoked to be here. Always happy to be here with you and manning the microphone.
That's
with
right.
The infamous, iconic Amber Lynn.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were. Thank you. That's
me.
awesome.
Come on, man.
Thank you. So he re-intros me.
I'm just a drummer in a band.
I haven't even seen
Just
you.
an entertainer.
I have not seen you since the Rock Against MS.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Right?
Yeah.
And you've been busy.
I've been busy.
Lots of things.
Yeah, the Boom Room's been kicking butt. I did like 140 something shows with the Bullet Boys, and in the interim, been back and forth at the frickin' studio and
worked with some other people too, right?
Just had all kinds of really. I just did a track for an artist on the East Coast with Phil X. From the Drills and Bon Jovi.
I met him with you.
Yeah, and Marty O'Brien, who plays with Lita Ford. And that's really fun, just to get in the studio and to be able to collaborate with different people and have kind of my own little pool and my own little forum to do
people.
That. Yeah.
Lita Ford, different people.
That's cool.
Legend, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, the players.
Yeah. And then you mentioned you were going to do something maybe with Joan Jett.
No, we
my favorite.
No, we played with Joan Jett.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we did a show with her. We played a private party. That was actually an interesting show. It was Idera Fest, which is like a software company. So we played their corporate party in Austin, in the middle of a really beautiful home, but it was blazing hot, super hot. Bullet Boys played in the afternoon.
And you opened for Joan.
Yeah, we opened. And then Joan Jett played and tore the house up. Great.
Was that the first time you met her?
I didn't get to meet her. She didn't want to meet anybody. I don't think she was having a good day that day.
Oh, really? Bummer.
Yeah, she didn't want to hang.
She's a little tiny thing, right?
Yeah, she is.
Person?
She is. I mean, it's funny too because I know the drummer in her band, and he came out of the dressing room.
And also Ricky Bird.
No. Her band is sort of new. I think the guitar player that's in her band has been with her for a lot of years.
Okay.
But Mike, I know this guy Mike from I think it was Bouncing Souls, and I just was like, hey, wait, I know that guy. He's like, you Tiny from TSOL, right?
She didn't know who he was.
Well, she don't need to know.
If she would have known it was the Tiny Buso.
I don't know that she's gonna walk in. Oh my God, is that Tiny Busso? Is that Tiny Busso? Get over here! Hey, are you from the East Coast like me in New York?
That's
oh God!
right. She would have.
I don't know that she would have done that. I probably would have done that and then gotten thrown out even freaking. I would have been sequestered even more than I was that day.
Right.
But no, it was cool. Actually, Eddie Trunk did a radio show that day from the middle of the house.
Uh-huh.
Eddie Trunk did like his metal show type of thing that he does on Sirius.
Or maybe it was Eddie Trunk
with
like,
George Lynch. No, I just think that it was hot as balls, and it wasn't a good day. Sometimes people are like that.
Okay.
You ever been like that?
Me?
Yeah.
You know me. I'm always in a good mood,
She's
aren't I?
always amenable.
Speaking of which, always in a good mood.
What?
I just celebrated my birthday.
Nice.
Labor Day weekend, September 3rd was my birthday.
Woo!
And we celebrated with the launch of my autobiography, Indiegogo campaign.
Cool.
So it was very successful. It is going on for the next 60 days, fans. So you can be a part of the creation of my life story, my project. If you want more information, and more importantly, if you want to contribute to our campaign, get involved in the making of my book, then you can reach out to us, igg.me/@/Amber Lynn Go campaign. Somebody's coming in. Woo!
What do we got? We got calls? What do we got?
Somebody coming in right now.
calls?
I'm going to chase them back down. Who is this?
God, if this is that guy from Istanbul again,
I
I'm gonna
have
have to tell you to
no
hang up.
idea. Let's see if
I'm
we
telling you,
can-
you're hanging up.
What?
Go ahead.
Hello? Is he there? No, he's not answering. Hello? How come you're not answering?
I hear something.
That would be it. Hello? We can go back after fans.
Are you calling him?
Well, they were calling our desk.
Oh my
I'm
God.
calling them back.
I'm so scared.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm so
Hello?
nervous.
We just got a call from this number. Rock and Sexxxy. Welcome.
Yes.
Who are you?
This is Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. How you doing?
All right, how are you doing?
Good. It's Charlie Brown from the East Coast.
Charlie Brown, what's up? How's Lucy and Linus, bro?
I'm doing all right, Tony. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
What's going on, Charlie Brown? Did you call to talk about, because I mentioned the autobiography Indiegogo campaign?
Yes, I did.
So what do you think? We're doing it. We're doing the book.
Yeah, well, that's good though because you deserve that.
Right?
Yeah.
What else, Charlie Brown?
So
hey,
what-
Charlie, what did you do today, and
He's
where are you
in the
from?
hurricane out there, so it's a little bit choppy, guys.
Okay, you're in a hurricane.
He's in Florida right now.
Well,
They're having a hurricane.
The hurricane is gone. It's up in South Carolina now. We're down in Florida, but I finally had today off.
Nice.
Oh, you finally had today off. That's what's going on. Okay, so he's just relaxing. He's like post-hurricane, waylaid. Right?
He's posting up after he's boarding up.
That's right. So it's good to hear from
Yeah.
you, Charlie. What's going on?
I'm watching you guys on the computer, and I figured I'd call in and find out what's going on with you.
Nothing.
You tell me a little bit more about your autobiography there.
So my autobiography Indiegogo campaign launched on my birthday. We thought that would be the perfect day to launch it.
How
right?
apropos.
And I've been working on the book for a long time, and we are just getting ready to put it together and wanted to get my fans and friends and whoever wants to be involved in the project. So the screenplay is registered with the Los Angeles Writers Guild, and that will be from the book. And we're putting together the autobiography now. So it's about my life and times in the adult entertainment industry. It's actually about my entire life. So it's not just about porno.
Does it begin when you had
But the best parts might be
Does it
about
begin when
porno.
you're like 4 or 5 when you can remember things?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's like your
Is
life
it going to be
story.
like a table book?
A table book? What do you mean? You can sit at the table?
Yeah, a book you can leave on the table, and whenever you want to watch it, or whenever you want to read about it, you can see
It's
it.
going to be a
That's
nice. It's going to
right.
be a nice family style coffee table book, Charlie. And you're probably going to have to read it for a minute because it's going to be about 16 or 17 years till it gets really good. So
No.
What?
You can actually keep it on your coffee table. We have plans for what we're going to do with it. It's going to have a
Where are you
very
going with
we're
this?
going to have a special cover on it. There is going to be a coffee table book version with more pictures in it. And the fans can get involved. We have all kinds of great and amazing perks if you want to go to my Indiegogo campaign at igg.me/at/Amber Lynn Go campaign. All kinds of ways that you can be a part of it. You can somebody just actually made a contribution. There's thank you notes, personal notes from me, personal phone calls from me that you can choose. There's autograph sessions if you are an autograph collector or you're an autograph vendor and you want to sit down with me for an unlimited hour of autographing everything from your favorite items to, baseballs and all the things they bring. And they often do that at fan shows. And then the great perk is dining and dancing with the stars. So if you are a super fan, and I know a lot of my fans do this all the time, they want to, get a night out on the town with me. And they're always tweeting at me and sending me messages about this. So if that is something that you would like to do, then you can hit the Go campaign.
$1 million.
No, it's not 1 million. It's not even $1 million. It's totally awesome and affordable. And guess what? The best part about it is that you will be contributing to my life project. How awesome is that?
Okay, so when is the book going to come out?
Well, we're working on that right now. The first thing we have to do is complete the campaign, but the book will be out next year.
Okay. I'll definitely be sure to get involved. You can bet on that.
Right. And also if there are any super fans out there or people who want to actually just sponsor the book and put your logo on it, somebody really great, like that I've done great things for in the industry, possibly like Hustler or Larry Flint or somebody like that, who I've appeared multiple times in your magazines and sold tons of copies for you. You could put like your logo right on the back of my book, sponsored by whoever. So there are choices.
That's cool.
Lots of cool perks. Also, if you want to just make a contribution, you can do that as well. You can wave, you can hug me, you can horns up. People are sending me messages going, what is the horns up option? What is horns up?
Is that
It
a
is
photo
like
with you where you?
good luck for the coolest people who walk the face of the earth, right?
Nice.
It's like
I
the
like it.
most awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Tiny, have you been doing any playing lately? Because I still look and see the pictures that I took for Amber's birthday, and you were in it playing your drums.
At
Have you been playing
at the
lately?
Rainbow All-Star.
Right after we leave here, I'm going to go to the Rainbow, and I'm playing tonight with this Jam Nation band that I have. We have a new band that I've jumped into this awesome group from the Boom Room, and it's all improv. It's like we all get together and we just start funking and grooving and rocking and rolling, and sometimes it's metal. And yeah, you should follow at the Jam Nation on Instagram. So if you follow that, you can see all the information about that. Doing that, and really right now just concentrating on the Boom Room and clients in there and recording people in there.
Always working.
The Jam,
This
is
guy's
the
always
N-A-T-I-O-N?
N-A-T-I-O-N, yep.
N-A-T-I-O-N.
And
Charlie Brown.
I'm going to be starting my Indiegogo campaign soon for my autobiography, which documents all of my time from Catholic school when I used to sell blow pops for 25 cents and totally come up fucking hard by the end of the day, to my current domain where I rule the San Fernando Valley and all of the drum recording, and all of my friends that know me as the drum guru.
Tiny,
No,
where
I'm
are you
actually
from
just
in New
kidding.
Jersey?
I'm actually just kidding.
He's actually going to have
I'm
the
actually from New
greatest
York.
autobiography.
Actually,
Okay,
New
where
York.
in New York?
New York. Born in Brooklyn, but you don't really claim that because like I was fucking only a month old and we moved to Queens, so you can't be like on the streets like, yo, where you from? Brooklyn.
I went to school.
Until
I
I
went to
finished
school at
shitting my
St. John's.
pants. Oh, right on. I had some relatives that went to St. John's. Yeah, I was in Brooklyn, then Queens, then Wantagh.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You know it, man. Water, trouble. What up?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What up?
Yep.
But when you look at Amber, what you see? You see a beautiful woman, don't you?
Especially when I'm sitting here in my full
And every time I talk to her, I see a
regalia.
beautiful woman.
She's in full
So
denim
I always say
jumpsuit.
hello. I always say hello,
Right?
beautiful, to her all
Full
the time.
denim jumpsuit, beautiful regalia.
with my headset and my glasses, which
Yep.
It's
Headset
my-
and glasses, which is
Headset
which
and
is a lot harder than it
glasses.
sounds.
That's right. In person, it is. Actually, I'm flashing him under the table just to get him in here. By the way, Charlie Brown, so we got to get back to work here, dude.
Yeah,
we
let's
can't
get into
be
the call.
hanging out with you.
All right, Charlie, bye.
Okay.
Charlie,
you guys
tell-
have a
We
good
love
night now,
you.
okay?
Tell
We love
Linus
you,
and Lucy
Charlie
I said
Brown.
hi.
Thank you for calling.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's always
Lucy
good
keeps
to
pulling
hear
that
from you.
damn ball away from me.
Lucy keeps pulling that damn ball away. Thank you for calling in, Charlie Brown. You have yourself a wonderful
All
day.
right, you guys
Check
have a good
out
night
the
now,
Go-Go
okay? Take care.
campaign. Bam. He's awesome.
I said the Charlie
Gotta
Brown theme
love
on the way
Charlie
out.
Brown. By the way, guys, guess what? Now, the bad news.
What happened?
Wah, wah, wah.
What happened? Bad news?
There is bad news, actually.
Mm.
As you can see, there was an empty seat in our studio. Oh, today we had actress Krista Allen. She was scheduled for an interview. I know a lot of the fans are going, where's Krista?
Yeah.
Where is she? Where is that hot chick in the red outfit? Well, I spared you guys. I was going to make Tiny wear the red one piece into the
Thingamajig.
studio, right?
Yes.
He wanted to do it.
I had to shave my
actually.
cheeks though, and we did not have a lawnmower available. Hi.
So guess what? He didn't fit in Krista's outfit. No, seriously. We did have Krista scheduled. We will have Krista back again another time. She had a pet emergency, her little dog. Anyway, let's let Krista tell us.
Get well, Jack the Beagle.
That's right, Jack the Beagle. Hold on, guys. Krista's here.
Hey, it's Krista. So I am so sorry that I'm not able to be there and be on your awesome show. I was so excited. I was so excited to come and talk to you and see my buddy Tiny and talk all kinds of good stuff. But my best friend, my dog, my love, is not doing well. And I'm sure a lot of people out there have pets and they know what that's like. He's 12 and he has a mass in his chest and in his masses in his spleen and something in his brain. He's not doing very good. He had a bad episode yesterday out of the blue, and I am not ready for this. Anyway, I took him home from the vet, and I'm just loving on him, and I don't want to leave him. So I hope that you will invite me back. I just need to get through this. If any of your listeners out there have any amazing remedies for masses, he's 12. I don't want to put him through any surgery or chemo or any of these things. I think the best thing to do is just love on him, and if he gets bad, I don't know. I can't even think about it. Anyway, I promise that I am a lot more fun than the conversation that I just had. I really am looking forward to seeing you, and you have your sweet doggy that you got from me through Tiny. Anyway, Tiny's the best in the whole world, and I will talk to you hopefully soon. Please have me back on, and thank you for the well wishes for Jack the Beagle, the best beagle in the world. Thanks.
Oh, Krista.
Well, that's a freaking bummer. I gotta start
Our
telling
love
some
and our
jokes.
prayers go out with you.
Yeah,
go
I'm
out to
sorry.
you. I sent her a message. Last week I was in
It's
Pet ER for 9 hours with Mighty on the table,
Yeah,
and
it's heavy.
nothing. There are babies. They're not
Yeah.
just. They say, "Oh, well, it's your dog," and you go, "No."
Yeah,
it's-
she's had Jack a very long time because I remember Jack. God, it had to be 8 or 9 or 10 years ago that Krista gave me like a guitar lesson one day at her.
She gives you guitar.
She gave me a guitar lesson at her beach house in Venice. And I think Jack the Beagle must have been very small because it was a long time ago. But I remember Jack then.
That's
And
a
yeah,
good
now
way.
it is. But looking at him now, yeah, I guess he is. He's 12 years old. So
Well, that's what
he's old.
happens.
Yeah,
See,
he's
that's
old.
the
It's a
thing.
bummer.
You
Shit, time flies.
they
man.
are a
Wow.
small part
Wow.
of our lives, but we are their whole lives, and
Yeah.
that's what we don't realize is it
But let's
seems
talk
like
about-
yesterday Mighty was this
Let's
big,
talk about that.
this big.
Let's talk about the
okay?
good stuff.
And
the
I
good.
and I got him and I brought him home, and now he's fully grown, and you look at them and you go, my God, they're already 10 and they're 12 and they're whatever they are. And I am a firm believer, and I know I want people to do this with me when I am in the hospital and the masses are coming down. Make me comfortable. Do not torture me.
Yeah.
Do not start hacking off my limbs when the cancer is everywhere else. Just love on me. That's the way to do it. Maybe I think I heard CBT oil.
CBD.
CBD oil works.
Once you're
wonders.
too far gone, and she did tell me that earlier that she was doing some CBD tinctures or some rubs or something like that. But
But at
it
the same
seems like-
time, don't give up hope. Okay, I almost lost Mighty last year to
Yeah.
pancreatitis, and they said to me, if he makes it through the night, and I almost fell on the floor. And he made it. He made it through the night because I got him to the vet on time, and they put him on round the clock, intravenous
Mr.
fluids.
Mr. Mighty, for those just joining us, was this little bitty dog that I got. He was like, I swear he was the size of a big Saturday morning shit for a big football player. That's how big he was. And he was like that big.
And
then
insane.
I'm like, hey, Amber, check it out. And Krista called me, love you, and said, I'm away. I'm working. I can't get this dog. You got to go get this dog. This crazy dude's going to just bring it to the pound. I went there. It was like this.
Where did he get the dog?
He got it from remember it was like the Philippines or Nicaragua. It was some crazy shit like that. And he's like, oh yeah, I brought the dog here and then it's just too much work. And I'm like, dude,
well,
come on.
in all fairness,
it grew from this big to like.
Well, no, he's awesome, and my dog is awesome, and he absolutely communicates and loves me. It's like we are
He's
simpatico, right? But he came with a twist. His twist is that he does not like to be left alone, and he has like a little tiny Napoleon syndrome thing that goes on. So if I leave him,
And I really didn't know that because in the beginning when
he
you have a puppy,
stands
he's
up
just
on
yapping.
his tiptoes and he goes at the top of his lungs, and people just start running, and the landlord's like knocking, and everything's going on, and I'm just like, yeah. So that's why you handed him over to me, because you knew I'd keep him.
I really didn't even know how insane he was until weeks later. You were like, this dog's nuts.
Speaking of which,
What are you gonna do?
adopt, don't shop. Rescue pets are the best pets out there.
And they cost like
okay?
$60, $80. It's like the funniest thing. When I got Vic from the Burbank Animal Shelter and she was like $67.
I thought he was a he.
No, the lady was like,
Oh.
then she was like $67. I was like, $67? Here's a hundy. Don't worry about it.
Right?
I was like, come on.
And then he came back with beds and food, and
Oh, yeah.
for
I
5
always do
years
that.
in a row, right?
Yes.
Helping all the shelter pets. He's amazing. Around the holidays and stuff like that, he goes out to the
Well, we try.
Animal
Look,
shelter.
I see a lot of my peers and a lot of my friends doing a lot of great things for animal rescue and all that kind of stuff. I can't say that it was my own idea, but it's a really great cause. I mean, there's so many friggin' little unwanted animals all over the place in those pounds. You have no idea. You walk in and you're like, what the fuck? This little thing? Seriously, someone gave this up? Oh my god! Like Vic is if you know Vic,
people
you
don't
know he is
realize
uncannily
is
cool.
A lot of people think it's abandoned, So if somebody
It
else
must be-
doesn't want
must be
it, I
jacked.
don't
Yeah.
want
No,
it.
sometimes people are just idiots.
But you need to understand that a lot of really young kids will get pets because they don't understand the responsibility and then they can't keep it.
Or they just don't even get it. They just
or
like
people die.
Yeah.
They die and their pets are left abandoned.
Yeah, Vic was so well behaved it was like nuts. Vic is a little
He's got a little
Chihuahua.
long-haired Chihuahua.
And that dog, for all accounts, just by the species, should be like, but it just sits there like it looks at other dogs like, really?
Unless Mighty's next to him. And
Then he goes crazy barking.
Right. But I highly recommend it. Get out there. By the
Yeah,
way,
gotta
just
do
want to mention two things because it is renewing my faith in humanity at this point. Number one, we are the first state to ban the animal fur trade. California.
I didn't know we had one.
I
We had to ban
love
it.
you. They've now banned trapping animals and killing
Right on.
them for the fur trade. I can't believe it. Also, the next thing that's going to happen is it's going to be a felony to abuse animals. Please, dear God, let it happen. Okay? California just passed, LA just passed an ordinance that animal cruelty, you may not abuse your animal. You will be charged with a felony. And believe me, there's plenty of people like me and this guy right here.
I'll
the
punch you
big
right
guy.
in the nose button.
Let us catch you. Anyway,
We just, you know what? Mark and I on tour with the Bullet Boys were at a truck stop, and we saw this fucking truck stop lady, like with the leash in the air, the dog's neck in the air, and she was combing it like it was a
it's
fur
amazing.
coat, and
Yeah.
we were screaming at her, "What are you doing?" And finally, she kind of like let up her grip on it. But some people are really horrific to their animals, and you can't punch
they
people in the
don't
face anymore. Everyone has a
understand.
camera.
Yeah, they don't understand.
It sucks.
Yeah, you can't punch people in the face anymore on camera. Right? Turn off the camera.
No, remember back in
Anyway,
the day,
and-
you could like get away with some certain things, and like it was just kind of like, honestly.
Are you kidding? When I
No,
was
listen,
a kid,
you
my
know, it's like
parents used to beat me.
But-
forget about the animal.
But street justice and like certain situations. Guess what? My dad smacked the shit out of me, and so did my mom. Guess what? Never once did I feel like I was abused. Guess what? Thank you, Mom, Dad.
Yeah, because we come
For
from
real.
a more
Smacked right in the head when I talked back. Smacked right in the mouth when I said F you to somebody. Smacked right in the back of the head when I was an asshole. Every time. And you know what I see nowadays with kids? Nothing! Okay, next subject.
right. It is true. Yeah, because everybody says, well, what about the millennials?
What about the millennials? They don't know shit. They're a bunch of 25, 30-year-old people that think they know everything
Why
because
are
they
they
spent
so
12
much
years in front
different?
of an iPhone.
Why are the millennials so much different?
They think they know everything because they spent 12 years in front of an iPhone. I see it all day. I see it in musicians. They don't know how to set up their drums, but they think they don't know everything about getting a gig and getting endorsements.
And you can see it in the music today. And I'm going to leave it at that. Coming up in just a minute, guys, by the way, Randy O is going to be checking in with us because he has September 11th, his coming home record release party once again at the iconic Rainbow Bar and Grill on Sunset, where we all love to go and have our record release parties and
Hell
party and birthday parties and
I'll be
every
there
other
at
thing.
10 o'clock jamming tonight.
He'll be there tonight. Head over to the Rainbow. Tiny will be there. He'll be jamming. On September 11th, Randy O from Odin. Remember Odin? Well, Randy O is back, and he's got a new album coming out. He'll be checking in with us to talk about that in just a few minutes. And what else is going on?
I don't know. Basically, wondering about the fires. When's someone going to light another ridiculous fire? That last one.
Oh, God, please
They
don't say that.
No, they just found out that that bunch of those fires were lit by a serial arsonist dude that lit them to go out and loot the firehouses. Did you hear that?
No,
Yeah,
which
this
one?
guy-
Are you
he-
talking about the ones last year where
yeah.
like 80,000 people wound up homeless?
Don't hold me exact to
I
the
thought-
actual fire. There's so many of them.
I thought that started because of the
No, there was a couple that they were found to be
DWP or
they were
whatever
found
it
to be
was called.
started by one punk ass kid that was just looting the firehouses when all the firemen left to go put out the fire.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, it's great.
Maybe they.
Oh, how about this? So the other night I went to the Magic Castle And just before the
I
magic,
saw those pictures
Yeah,
of you.
and-
I wanted to mention that, and I'll
How
tell you
lovely.
why. If nobody's on his social media
Whatever.
page, please go check him out. It was the first time I had ever seen him
in a suit.
in a suit
Really?
with a tie with
You-
this gorgeous blonde,
You know-
busty blonde. I was jealous.
Really?
I was like, whoa, dude, you
Huh.
really. And of course,
You know, the
It was-
lovely Sarah.
the lovely Sarah.
she took-
just Sarah had just Tiny out.
But right before we went out, we're getting ready at the house. I see this poor woman once every 10 days. The last time she was at the house, some crazy dude down the block walked over and shot off a fire extinguisher at her.
Why?
I don't know. She turned around. She was like, I don't know what the hell happened. Your neighbor just came over here all whacked out. I looked down the block and there was like a guy with a beekeeper's hat on talking to his truck. I was like, oh shit, time to go inside.
And he shot at her?
He literally lit up my whole front lawn with white dust. It was only that she was there
Well,
that
thank
guy
God it was
didn't
white
get a
dust
knuckle
and it
sandwich.
wasn't.
No,
like
it was
a
only
mass
it was only
shooter.
that she was there that I
What
didn't
neighborhood do
that
you
I
live
didn't
in?
do it.
I wanna
This is
move.
Studio City. Nice as shit. It's crazy. So listen. So then the other night we're going to the Magic Castle. Gotta get out. Someone down the block might have a bomb. We're evacuating the block.
No way. The Magic Castle?
No, at my house.
Oh,
When we're
at your
getting
house.
ready. Come on, follow. Okay, so then I'm like not even dressed yet.
Wait
We
a minute.
drove-
Wait. Was she topless when they came to the door?
No,
Okay.
that's in your fantasy.
You've
Okay,
seen pictures of her on social media.
so
She's-
we basically
Right.
took all of our clothes, went across the street to our neighbor's house, who happens to be Graham Bonnet, the singer for Alcatraz and Rainbow.
Oh, damn.
So I'm like, hey, knock knock, Bethany and Graham, the bass player and the singer for Bonnet, for Bonnet. Hey guys, can we come inside? There's a bomb scare around. I mean, we literally.
Wait a minute. Do that again.
Guys, can we?
Can you
guys-
talk and tap?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
They let us in.
He's a drummer. He should be able to
And we
do
got
that.
it all. We got it all squared away. We had about 15 minutes to spare. Made it in time, and texting my roommate the whole time. Dude, what's shaking? What are we doing? Next thing you know, bomb scare over at 11 o'clock. Guess who it was? The cracked out neighbor down the block that shot the fire extinguisher at her.
You're kidding.
No, yeah.
Hold on one second.
This is Studio City, people.
What? He says, been calling. No one is answering. Wait
calling?
a minute.
Hey, man, answer the phone. All right, I'll do my own show. Hi, everybody. Hey, look, there's Amber.
There we go. What happened? There we are. That's the number, Randy. Randy O's trying to get through right now.
Randy-O.
On the line. I don't know what kind of trouble he's having, but
Well, yeah, no, it's getting
there-
crazy. It's getting
wait.
crazy. It's getting crazy. Yeah, Studio City. That was in Studio City. That's not like, Hollywood. That's typical Hollywood behavior.
Uh-huh.
Neighbor coming out shooting a fire extinguisher.
We should
at
be
you.
receiving calls right now, right? I see our engineer is working on the calls. Randy, it's 323-203-0815, and we've been taking calls successfully. So there
Call
he
in.
is.
213 McGillicuddy 7.
Welcome to Rockin' Sexy Uncensored. Here he is, Odin's Randy O, joining us live.
Hey, Amber Lynn, what's happening?
What's going on, Randy?
I was just cruising home, just trying to get a hold of you. Here I am.
Awesome. It's good to hear from you. Say hello, Tiny Buso's in the house. I'm sure your guys'
Hey,
paths
what's
have-
happening? Is that
What
the
up?
drummer?
What up, Randy? Yeah, we've crossed paths before. The Duncan
All right.
Duncan
Hey,
boys
I
are
need a
bros.
drummer, man. I'm
Oh, the
looking for a
Duncan
good drummer.
boys. That's right,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Duncan boys. Okay.
What?
Nice, man. Yeah,
Like
those
Jeff
are
Duncan.
my friends. Yeah.
Yeah, the Duncans.
Yeah.
They've actually.
Yeah, of course. Everyone knows the Duncan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. So, how's it
So
going?
you having fun or what?
We're having fun. We're having a great show here, and your name
Oh.
came up, so your ears must have been burning. We were talking about your record release party, and also
I'm stoked.
party coming up at the Rainbow, September 11th. Everybody,
You're hosting it.
that's
You're
right.
hosting it,
I'll be
right?
there hosting the Randy O record release party. Coming home, join us at the Rainbow, upstairs. Not downstairs.
Yeah.
This is a special event when you get to go upstairs at the Rainbow. What time does the party start, Randy?
It's 8:00. We're gonna get it rolling.
So be there at
So-
8:00. The first 50 people
Yeah.
get something special. They get, what do they get?
A CD signed by me.
Damn,
So come on down.
he's going to be sitting there signing
I think we're gonna play a
CDs.
few songs unplugged. Like the drummer Roger Carter.
Uh-huh.
He got attacked by 2 dogs a couple days ago. He was on tour with John Waite, came home, was taking his dog for a walk, and 2 pit bulls attacked him, and he just literally got out of surgery.
Oh my
So he's
God,
dealing with
is
that.
his dog okay?
You know
though,
Roger?
too?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my
He
that's
was
that's my,
protecting
that's
his
my
dog.
buddy. Yeah, wow.
He was protecting his dog, and
Did he
I guess
save
the
his dog?
Well, yeah, he saved his dog, but his freaking hand, he had surgery on his hand, and he might have to go get surgery on his foot. So it's a bad deal.
Oh my goodness.
And
So
he's
we're
a
going to do an
drummer.
unplugged. Yeah. So, thank God he's all right. He's going to be okay.
I
But
think
that kind of
the,
sucks being a drummer.
I think the dog was going for that hat, and Roger didn't want to lose his hat.
Roger's hat.
He loves that. He's got some good hats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's always got his hat on.
He's always got his
Damn,
hat
damn,
on.
damn.
Roger's
Well,
a good
he's got
dude,
good
man.
bowlers.
Roger helped me make my musical dreams come true.
No,
That's
he's
for
a
sure.
great guy. He's got an awesome studio, the Doghouse Studios. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's amazing, man.
He's a
I've
good
known him for so many years. He actually played with Lost Boys for a little bit.
Nice.
Roger,
But
we're
yeah, he's
sorry.
good people. I love him.
And God bless you. I'm so
What?
glad your dog is okay. You know me, I'm always worried about the animal.
Yeah, well, I know that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah.
I hope they fixed his hand as well, because that must be really scary to be a drummer and have a pit bull rip your hand off. Or
Well, yeah,
attempt
he's
to.
supposed to be on tour with John Waite, and now they're kind of in the hole there. They can't go right now, so that's kind of sucks too.
Wow.
But anyways, yeah, I'm totally stoked for this record release party at the Rainbow. It's gonna be fun, huh?
That's right. Also, he's been sending out little tidbits. We don't have his song uploaded here because it was a last minute thing that we were
It's
lucky
all
enough
good.
to get Randy to do a drive-by on the show tonight.
Play it right now over your radio.
That's
Go.
right. But he's putting it out on his social media pages. We had him on the show just a couple weeks ago. We did play the song. Everybody loved it. Great. Everybody's
Yeah.
anticipating his new album. Come on, guys. Get out there. It's Randy. Oh, he is like from way back. This is a brother
Yeah.
from the neighborhood.
Over 30 years ago, or I don't
Right?
know, longer than that, I think.
That's right.
1982 or something. I don't know. It's
That's
been a while.
right. So how's everybody?
I'm an old fucker.
You're an old fucker. He's actually not. You had
Pretty
him,
much.
we had you on the show. People loved it, right?
Yeah.
That's-
And hey, I'm ready to go, man. I'm fucking ready to go at all times.
That's right.
Have
But-
Mike will sing.
That's right. And by the way, just remember, guys, the first 50 people at the Rainbow at 8 p.m. will get a signed copy of his CD and get to hang out with Randy. Okay?
Yeah.
So
I'll give you a hug.
give him a hug. He's going to be giving a hug.
Yeah. Hey,
Right?
have you ever heard of this guy named Little Dicky?
I've heard of a
I mean,
lot
this
of
not a
guys
joke.
I called
He's
Little
like
Dicky.
this white rapper guy. He's got
She's only heard of Big Dicky. What?
Yeah, well, I figured that he wouldn't have qualified, but no, I'm working
I
with
have
this guy, and I didn't
jokes,
realize
I have
this guy
I was
like
just wondering. I didn't know if the
90
kids were listening
followers
tonight.
or something.
Jokes.
Oh,
You never
yeah?
heard of him?
No,
I
he's got
have
9 million
jokes.
followers.
Not, like 90 million views. He's unbelievable. He's like this Jewish white guy. And I figured for sure you had heard of him. I thought it would be kind of a good,
I'm
little
going to go
joke.
check it out.
He's
Well,
real. What?
right? Most Jewish guys don't have little dickies.
Might be the first time she's
Well,
ever
he-
typed Little Dicky into a search bar.
Anyway, are
Well,
the
I
kids
guarantee you
listening?
this- and
Randy,
you know who
look
Kevin Hart
around.
is?
Make sure
You
the
gotta
kids
go.
are.
There's no kids listening. This
He's
is
got
rocking
kids.
sexy with
No, hey,
three
Kevin,
X's.
you know who Kevin Hart is? He was on his show on Friday. I was with him, and he fucking crashed his car Saturday, I think.
Oh,
I need to be a co-host sometime with
we
you.
got to get
I
you
think
on
we'd
the
have a
show.
lot of-
I told you. I invited you. I said, come on in. Tiny's here
I
tonight.
could have stopped by the studio on my way home.
You should have stopped by the
studio.
studio. You should have just stopped in. You could have stopped in.
Yeah, Kevin Hart crashed his car, but the first
Yeah.
report was that his friend was driving.
And by the way, tell John Waite
Yeah.
that if he's got a problem, Roger and Tiny are
I got the
friends. He'll cover
I
him.
got it
Oh,
covered, man.
hey, well,
And
you
at
know
least
what?
he knows
Maybe.
if
I mean,
his
Roger
buddy-
and John Wade are best friends. You know that, right?
Okay,
Those
but at
guys-
least
have
he
Roger-
knows
have
that
Roger
when
give
he's
John a
better,
call,
his
tell him to hit me
buddy
up.
will then give him back his gig,
Okay.
cover for him, and then give him back his gig.
No, but listen, getting back to that Kevin Hart thing. So that cat crashed his car, which was a gift given to him, or he bought himself a few years ago. And
It was like a classic
yeah,
car,
it's on
right,
his
or
social
something?
media, so it's his car. But the first story was
Uh-huh.
that it was his buddy's car and that he was in it. And now the news story is that his security was seen pulling him out of the car, putting him into the passenger seat of the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's been all
Oh,
kinds of. There's
Oh,
all
don't rat
kinds
him
of.
out. Really? Oh,
Yeah,
Don't
I
rat him
couldn't
out. He's
believe
ratting
the
himself out. He
paparazzi.
fucked up.
oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He
Oh,
what?
he
Was he
did.
fucked up?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, if you fucked up, you fucked up. There's no
Oh.
ratting you out. You
Oh
fucked
yeah,
up.
for sure. Oh, he
Right.
fucked up, all right.
Well, why would you do it out in public?
It just seems like it's one. I think that happened a few years ago. Like some famous dude, same thing happened. They tried to replace the driver. I forget what it was. It's just one of those
Well,
like
yeah.
deja vu's again.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
bummer.
yeah.
I never
thought you
thought
were
of
gonna-
that. That would have
I
been
thought you were
great.
going to bring up Vince Neil.
I would have.
Yeah, right.
I would have tried that.
Vince Neil was next to the
Oh.
hamburger.
That's right. When Vince Neil wrecked back in the day, that was
Vince
a
Neil
long
next to the
time ago.
hamburger. No, I haven't seen that.
When did you see there's a picture of him with this massive hamburger? I fucking looked at it today and I go, fuck, dude, it looks like you just had a pre-hamburger before the hamburger.
I know. Poor-
I don't understand.
You know what,
I don't
though?
wanna bag him, but why a guy like
Don't
Vince
pick
Neil
on
in
Vince.
Vince's
looks like that?
defense, though, it looks like it might be glandular.
It might be
Now.
glad.
It might be it
Fuck.
might be some
God
thyroid.
damn
I think
it.
Guys,
he's just
come
he just
on.
needs a massage.
You
If you
have
massage
been
the
on-
thyroid long enough,
You
you
guys
lose weight.
You guys should know better than anybody, man. When you're out there on tour and you are breaking your ass and your balls, you are tired. Okay, you
Look,
are tired. You're being
my
He
only
needs to
satisfaction-
burn
my
some
only-
fucking calories though. He ain't doing that.
My only
It's not
satisfaction.
just Vince.
My only satisfaction is that Vince Neil.
If we're going to talk
is
about
fatter than a
this
guy named Tiny.
problem, then how can you talk about Vince without bringing up
Wait, no.
Axl?
Motley Crue's first record
Mr.
was
Rose,
fucking shit.
Axl Rose.
Everyone.
He's way
What
bigger than
about him?
Vince.
No, Axel's in friggin' like crazy shape now.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, God. I
He
was
was- I
looking.
mean,
I
sure,
was
look,
watching
everyone's
something
out
on
of shape once
Axl
they're
the
not
other
running
day,
around the
going, "Oh my
No, I
God,
think he's
he
in,
was
like, really
so
good shape.
beautiful when he was young. What happened?"
I think he's in really good shape now. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I
That
don't
would be
pay
awesome.
attention.
Well,
I
yeah,
could care less who's in
hopefully.
shape.
I hear his pocketbook's in great shape.
I'm sure it is. They just
Just
got
like
back
Vince
on a new
Neil.
tour. He probably got this renewed vigor. Whoa,
I like-
wait a minute. Motley Crue never ended.
I like when I
They
come on
all-
Amber's show, I contemplate who's in great shape.
And if you're like Tommy Lee, you just once one gets older, you just get rid of her and get a new model.
Yeah. Right on. Like Matthew McConaughey.
Right? You
Right
see
on,
his
right
new,
on.
His new wife,
Yeah, right on.
Brittany Furling or something like that. She's super hot,
You know,
right?
you know what I like about high school girls?
What?
I get older, but they stay the same age.
Just like you never
Right
thought
on,
you
on.
could ever top Pamela Anderson, and Tommy Lee found a way to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Have you seen his new
What,
wife?
beat the shit out of each other? Fuck, what do you mean? They found
I
a way.
think-
Are they? You don't like them?
I
Okay,
think-
so we're back to Randy.
No, I
O.
like everybody. I
This
like
is
everybody. I
Randy
just like
O.
anybody.
I think we just took a hard left turn with domestic abuse.
Yeah, I have a tendency to take people to the left. I don't know why.
Right? And I don't approve of domestic
Anyway.
abuse. I don't approve of
Anyway,
domestic violence, and I don't approve. But of course,
No, hell no.
you know the best cure
Fuck
for
no.
domestic violence is to have a kid with the one you're abusing, so that it grows up to take vengeance for mommy and
Well,
be
that's
like,
what I loved
"Daddy,
about all of that.
you
His
just
son
smacked my
knocked him
mommy,
out. He
and
fucking
I am
deserved
gonna
it."
stomp your ass right now." Right? So there you go.
Trouble. Trouble.
Of course, we're talking shit because that's what we do here.
Yeah, I hope I'm not getting too carried away. here.
Hell hath no,
No,
fury.
not at all. So, guys, by the way, September 11th at 8 p.m. That's when the party starts at the Rainbow. Be there.
Yeah, I hope everybody can come. I really do.
And of course, all the usual shenanigans. They have a great bar. They have great food. They have awesome pizza. We all love the
Hey,
pizza.
I'm gonna buy people pizza too that night.
And he's
I
going
don't
to
know how
buy
many I'm gonna have to
pizza.
buy.
The
So
pizza's
come
on
and have
Randy.
a pizza.
Come and have a piece of pizza.
Pizza,
Come and
pizza.
listen to some music. Grab a copy of his
Yep.
CD and hang out.
Yeah.
Hang out.
Yep. I hope. Yeah.
And I'll
that'd
be
be
there
awesome.
hosting
I
the
can't
show,
wait.
and we're gonna have a great time.
Hey, I got you. Hey, you know how you told me to get that banner? You know, I got it.
You got the
So we're gonna
step
have
and
to put
repeat,
that up. You
the
told-
step and repeat
right? You
for
told me to
pictures.
What?
It's called a step and
Yeah.
repeat, so the fans can take pictures like a mini red carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little
Yep,
thing.
I got that. Because you
Awesome.
said to do it, so I did it.
See, I told you. I'm glad you're listening to me.
Yeah, you know what's happening. I got to learn all this shit again, you know?
It's going to be cool. I can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right, babe.
All
Thank
right.
you for calling
Well,
into the
thank you
show.
so much
I
for your
will
time.
see you. It's next Wednesday night, right? Next Wednesday.
All right, good. Yeah, I'll see you then. Hey,
All
good
right,
talking
babe.
to you all.
See you then.
Later,
Have
Randy.
a good night.
Bye.
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 Randy O. Next Wednesday night, September 11th. Everybody's looking for something better to do on September 11th because it is a historically depressing day. Okay.
It is a shitty
It's a
day
very
in American
somber-
history. But
Really.
it also shows a lot of strength and resolve to our New York firefighters and first responders and all those people that survived. I know a lot of them. I don't even want to
Right.
talk about it.
Because he's from
For
New York.
sure.
He's from New York, right? So what are you doing next? You got your sights set on anybody that you might be going on the road with? Thinking about what you're going to do? Are
Right
you just taking a
now-
break right now to
Right
kind of
now,
regroup?
I'm focusing a lot of my energy on boom, which means bringing others opportunity musically. It's a mindset. It's a developmental theory that I have.
Your
which
recording
is,
studio,
which is
the Boom
which is
Room,
just
it's
giving
doing
people
really good.
giving people really good, selfless, shit tons of energy.
Okay.
And recording people, I mean, I had a kids band in there yesterday, followed by a Marilyn Manson tribute band.
Oh wow.
Both of which wanted my
Can't ever
attention.
go wrong with that.
Which with like tuning the PA and getting things together for them, and like, so you don't just go, hey, here's your rehearsal room, see you later, bye, and then everything's like, everything's horrible. It's like I kind of hang out with the band, kind of get everything sounding right. If they have tracks, we get the tracks perfect. I kind of give them a couple of ideas, like, hey, maybe you should run this way and
He
put it
also
that
does
way.
drum lessons too.
Yeah, drum lessons, career counseling, all that kind of stuff. But it's just really cool because I find I price pointed all my stuff right around the neighborhood, and it's cheaper than the Yo-Ho Brotherhood of who gives a fuck around my neighbor. Like,
Right.
when
And it's in the neighborhood.
when you
And it's in the
yeah, when you
neighborhood,
come to
guys.
me,
It's not like out in Lancaster
there's-
or wherever people are going
and
out
I'm
to record.
hashtagging and I'm doing movement for you within your music business that you don't even know about.
Right.
I'm showing your videos and your bands and your things to all these other companies and different artists that might need drummers, different artists that might need guitar players, what have you. So it's kind of cool. I'm just always bringing others opportunity musically because I've just been in a really cool circle. I mean, like, all of my friends fly to their gigs in Lear jets and earn 6 figures more than me. I'm so lucky to see some of the things that I see with some of the famous dudes that I know, and I like to impart that wisdom and give back to those people that come into my studio. And I don't really talk about it too much, like make videos about, hey, I'm gonna make you the best. But when you're in my studio,
You are the best.
you hear some shit when you're in my studio. You hear the insight, you hear the business, you hear it from a raw perspective and from an honest perspective.
And he's got icons in his studio all day long. If you look on his social media pages,
It's cool. Yeah,
and
it's
he
pretty-
hangs with
it's
the best
amazing.
of the best. He's got Billy Sheehan and
a lot of
everybody.
fun.
They're all hanging out.
I
down
pinch
there.
myself
Phil
sometimes when I
X,
think
I
about
met
who's
Phil
in
X
there.
with Tiny at the Lucky Strike in Hollywood.
Yeah, Phil X,
Yeah.
total shredder, ridiculous.
Total shredder.
If you don't know who
Total.
Phil X is, look up Phil X, the
Right.
Drills. Phil X, the Drills, or Phil X Bon Jovi.
Wow.
Forget about it.
Right.
But yeah.
But he also knows some really good other types of music like Liberty DeVito.
Yeah, Liberty DeVito from Billy Joel's a
So
friend of
he's
mine. It's like
not
pinch me with
just-
those kinds of
It's not
those
just
kinds of
what,
cool contacts.
what
It's
I'm
like-
trying to get at for our listeners is it's not just punk
Yeah,
genre.
not just
It's
punk
not
and heavy
just
metal,
heavy
no.
metal. He's got a very expanded.
Well, it's funny to talk about that. When I was a kid, I used to have to hide all those lighter rock moments, the records, like Elton John. I had Elton John, Billy Joel. I had Air Supply. I had Styx. I had REO Speedwagon. I had Steely Dan. I had all these weird bands, but then in the front, I had Metallica and Iron Maiden and Van Halen and The Clash
'Cause
and the
those are
Sex
our
Pistols and the
go-to.
Ramones. And
We really love those
and then I had U2 hidden in the back, and then I had The Cure and REM. It was so weird. And then my friends would be like, "What's that?" No. But that was the weird, like, box that people put you in when you were a kid. Nowadays, as a drummer, I'm so glad I listened to all that stuff.
How do our fans out there get in touch with you?
You
Who
just
wanna
go
get a part of
to
it?
at TinyBubs Official on Instagram, TinyBubz. Anthony Tiny
Because you're not on.
BIUSO.
You're no longer on Twitter, so I just want to let
Yeah,
them know.
Twitter's just like, Well, because Twitter's one of those things where like you could like say randomly one day, Shelley Long's farts smelled like cheese one day on
All
set.
right, and you can
then
follow
someone's
him
gonna freak
on
out.
Instagram.
Someone's gonna hashtag
By the
Shelley
way,
Long,
you
and then
can
she's
just
gonna
look him
yell
up.
at you all day. And yeah,
I can't believe it, everybody.
Twitter's
That's
a fight.
all the time we have
ended
for
with Shelley Long's
tonight's episode, even though it's an uncensored show. I don't care about her fart. Okay.
You said it.
Right? That's the way it goes. Anyway, guys, just make sure you check out, follow him on social media. He's out there for you. And the boom
Lot
room,
of spiel.
The boom room is very,
at Tiny's
very
Boom
cool.
Room on Instagram.
That's right. And before we go, I just want to mention one more time, guys, go to my Indiegogo campaign. It is igg.me/@/Amber Lynn Go campaign. Also, you can follow Rockin' Sexy You at Rockin' Sexy You on Twitter. We are also on Instagram, amberlynn.rnsu, and follow me on Facebook on Real Amber Lynn. Join us again next week. We will have another amazing in-studio guest, just like the one we had tonight. And we will also look forward, once again, to having Krista Allen back on the show in the future. And we wish her all the best. And
Hope the
her
dog
dog,
is okay.
Jack, a very, very
Jack the Beagle.
speedy recovery out there. Until next week, everybody, you guys keep rocking that sex.
Shelley Long's fart.
Boom!
Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio. You're listening to Amber Lynn, Rockin' Sexy Uncensored, only on LA Talk Radio.